Hello, hello, beautiful people. My name is Demi from Demi Pink Design, and I just wanted to come in and show you a quick tutorial on how to use my new PLR 6-subject hyperlink notebook. It is a Canva template and it's super easy to use. It does have private label rights, so that's PLR, and if you don't know what that means, that gives you the right to modify it, rebrand, and resell the product as your own. You'll need about 10 images. The images I'm going to use today are from my Patreon membership from Wi-Fi and a Dream. I love my Patreon membership, and the images are always super dope. So you'll see those and we'll be able to go ahead and use those. But again, you can use pictures of your family, your pets, images that you create, any images that you want. You can just change the colors if you want to just use colors and patterns. So that's the great thing about having a Canva frame with the notebook that you can just customize for yourself. So let's go ahead and kind of take a look at the notebook itself. I'm going to open it up in grid so you can see what it looks like. There are 14 pages to the original notebook. What you'll want to do, once you purchase the planner, you'll get a downloadable PDF. It'll have a link embedded into it. You're just going to click on it and it's going to take you to a Canva link. Once you get into Canva, you're going to want to make a copy of your digital planner. Just in case you delete something or, mess up a hyperlink somewhere, you'll always have a reference to go back to and have your planner saved. So that's something that you just want to do as a practice of, when you do have a digital download product that is a Canva template. So again, let's kind of look at our pages. We have our cover page, we have our index page, and we have each one has 6 hyperlink tabs, and they all have different headers, little headers that you can use and create and put your tab name of your tabs on the page. You have 4 paper templates, I'm sorry. And one is a lined paper template, a graph paper, dotted paper, and plain. And then you have your back cover. So let's go ahead and look a little bit more into it. So there are little hidden, I won't say hidden, but just discrete little icons at the bottom of the pages. On this page, this is going to be a little tab that if you click on it, it's going to take you to the templates page. And then on this one, it's going to take you to the templates because these are the first 2 pages. And the other ones are going to have template and the actual index. So index on the right and template on the left. And so that's going to help you navigate. If you're like down in your planner and you want to get to a certain point, you can click on one of those little icons at the bottom. You'll just kind of hover over till you see it highlight. And so that's a little feature that I added. I think it'll be helpful when you're trying to, navigate your planner. So let's go ahead and start adding images to our planner. I've already uploaded the documents into my uploads for Canva. I'm going to use these red images. I love them. They're just really fire. So let's go ahead and use those. Let's go to our first page. And what we're going to do is simple. We're just going to take it, drop and drag. So you want to double click on it to adjust if you need to. You may not need to. Your paper may be sized to, whatever you want to use it for. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to just go ahead and do that on each of my pages. We'll get through that part of it. That's the easy part. Pretty quick. I'll probably speed through this part of it when I'm editing the video, so you don't have to watch me do this, but you do get to see the images, so that's a good thing about me dropping and dragging each one of those into the templates so you can see what we're working with. Almost finished. We have one more after this one, which is the back cover. And where did they go? Okay, so now we have all our images in. Let's go to the first page and start customizing and our colors and getting everything matchy like I like to do. We can go ahead and close this. Okay, so what we'll do now, most of this, you can actually change the colors to coordinate with your images. So you can change the binder, the elastic feature, and all of the different tabs. So we're going to go ahead and change that. And the easy part about Canva, the great part about Canva is it'll give you the coordinated colors in your document. So let's go ahead and click on this, click on the little color bubble, scroll down a little bit, and we're going to go to photo colors, see all. So it's going to give us all the different colors in the images that we're using, which is great. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick a color for my binder. I think I'm going to pick one of the deep colors. I like the deep color because it kind of contrasts with the red. And I think I'm going to make my elastic matching that color. So with the elastic, it's a little thin. So what you're going to do when you get to it is you're going to go to position and you're going to go to layers. You're going to find that actual image here. So you're going to see that, and you're going to see it highlighted. So you're going to know you're in the right place. So then you're going to click on your color bubble again, and you're going to click on the deep burgundy or whatever color that you're using. That's the color we're using in this demonstration. So now we're cooking with gas. So we have a good look already. So let's go ahead and start changing the tabs. And so all of the tabs can be changed throughout your document as once too. So let's go ahead and click on the color bubble and pick some colors. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of go through the colors and pick those. So what we're going to do too is we're going to scroll down and we're going to use the change all features. I'm going to change all of those light gray tabs to the red. Let's see what that looks like and what it actually does. So if you notice, it's changed all the top tabs to red. How easy was that, and how great is that? I love that feature in Canva. So let's keep it moving and go ahead and go over to pick some more colors. So we're going to click on it. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to go back to our colors, and a little bubble is in the way. I'm sorry, with this loom. So let's pick, is that the color we already used? Yep. So let's use this one next. Go back down, change all. We're just going to continue to do that. Go here. See what other color we want to use. Let's use one of the deep purples. That's really pretty. Kind of breaks it up too. What about this brighter red? Do that. It's getting fun now. What about this one? Change all. Down to our last color. What should we use? Let's just use, well, we'll just pick something so we won't hold up. I won't think too long about it, because in reality, I would think and probably change it a couple of different times. But for this, I'm just going to go ahead and roll with what we have. And so now we have all of our colors changed. Let's go into the grid view so we can see what we've done. And isn't that beautiful? So we see all of our tabs have been changed to match. Everything looks great. Let's go ahead and take a look. Let's see if we can go into present mode, and so we can see what it actually looks like. Where is presentation mode? Here's present mode. So what we're going to do, so you can kind of see what it looks like, and I'll show you the tabs, but isn't this gorgeous? So click on it, takes you to the first one. And so here you'll be able to label this, and it'll correspond with this tab. And you can do that when you actually download your planner. I don't want to do it in the template, because once you download it into your planner, that means it's going to be permanently in there until you download a new one. So let's go to the next one and see, you clicking on the tabs, it just takes you throughout the planner itself, which is really great. Takes you to the line pages. You click on them. You can go back up. I don't know if it's going to let us do what we need to do in presentation mode, but in reality, when you're doing it, you can click on your little links and it'll take you back to, you know, your index page or your template page. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to switch views. I'm going to show you what it looks like on a actual iPad so you can see. And how you get that is once you're finished with everything, you're happy with everything, you're going to go up here and you're going to hit your share. You're going to download your planner. You're going to download it as a PDF standard. You're not going to flatten. You're not going to include notes. You're just going to go ahead and download. Once it's finished downloading, I'll see you over on my iPad. Okay, now I'm back with the view from my iPad, and I've downloaded my digital planner into my GoodNotes app. You can use digital planners in a couple of different apps. I prefer GoodNotes, so that's the one that I use, the one that I teach, and the one that I always refer to in any video that I'm doing. So here you'll see, we'll just kind of navigate through the planner. When you see in GoodNotes, the pen tool has a toolbar under it, that means that we are not going to be able to use the hyperlinks because it's not in read-only mode. It's in edit mode. So when we click on the pen once again, now we're in read-only mode and the hyperlinks work. So whenever you click on the tabs, each one will take you to the section. And then if you also notice, you will remember when, let me see if I can go to a darker page that you can see. Remember the sections at the bottom, the little icons at the bottom. On the left, that will be the page templates. On the right, that will take you to the index page. So that kind of helps you navigate throughout the planner so you don't have to flip, through the pages and try to find out where you want to go. You can always get back to those two sections so you can add your paper templates pretty quick and you can go back and figure out what section you want to be in. So let's go back to the first section, the first tab, and really let's go back to the index page and go ahead and start naming one of our tabs. So let's call the first section, let's just say it's going to be content. And so let's use our editing tool, select the pen. It is have white as far as the color that's we're going to be writing in, and let's call it content. So here's content, and then we can go over to the tab and do this exact same thing. We'll name it the exact same thing, content. We will come back and let's use a different technique. Let's use typing. So we'll click on the text tool, come to the second section, and here you can either write it and it'll turn it into text, or you can pull up your keyboard, but I'm gonna just write it. Let's name it projects. So let's say projects. Hopefully it can read my writing. So we have projects here. I'm just gonna move it to where it looks like it's in the center. What I'm also gonna do is I'm gonna hit my lasso tool and I'm gonna duplicate this. Well, yeah, nope, I don't wanna do that. What I'm gonna do is hit my text tool again and I'm gonna duplicate it. That's the toolbar. I think it allows me to duplicate in. So duplicate, and what I'm gonna duplicate is I'm gonna bring it over here, and then I'm gonna do my lasso tool. Lasso tool, circle it, and I'm going to resize it so it will fit on my little tab. So now it is on my tab. So now you would just, you can use your writing, you can use your tool, you can use symbols, whatever you need to use in order for these to coordinate with your tabs. And that's the way you use your digital planner. So it's pretty easy. Straightforward. Let's go ahead and add in a page. So if you want to add in a page, of course, you want to add in pages in between your tabs in your sections. So you can add whatever page you want to add. You can add multiple different types of pages in each section. You can add one throughout the whole notebook. However you want to do it. That's the great thing about it. It's customizable. So let's go down to the templates little icon first. Let's go back into read-only mode. And let's add some line paper. So what you want to do is you want to click the three little dots and you want to copy this page. Then we want to go back to the first section. We want to hit the little plus button and we want to paste the page. So now we have a page right after the first section. And to add another page is pretty simple. You're just going to go over here to the plus sign and you're going to set where it says current template. You're just going to hit current template. It's going to bring you the same thing. If you want to add a different page, let's go back. So let's go back down here and go to the templates. Let's add some dotted paper. We're going to go over here. We're going to copy it. We're going to go back up here and we're just going to scroll over and we're going to go back to the last page here. We're going to hit the plus sign and we're going to paste page. So now we have 2 line pages and we have 1 dotted graph page. But that's pretty much it. You just add the pages and then you can write on the pages. You can do whatever you like on the pages. So once you get them, you can write projects. Oh, we're in white. So let's just pick a color. Projects. You can make shapes. You can do whatever you want to in your digital planner, whatever you would normally do in your digital planner. But I hope this explains things for you. If you have any questions about anything, just put it in the comments and I'll be happy to answer it. I also do have a GoodNotes group where I do share tips, training, and tutorials on GoodNotes. So come join our Facebook group. It's called GoodNotes Digital Planning with a sprinkle of confetti. We do lots of things in there. We have co-working sessions. We do crafting in there. We just do a little bit of everything. So hope to see you there and hope you really enjoy the planner. Thank you for stopping by.